Personality disorders. Cluster C is called the anxious fearful cluster. It includes the avoidant, dependent, and obsessive compulsive personality disorders. These three disorders share a high level of anxiety. The avoidant personality disorder is characterized by a pervasive pattern of social inhibition, feelings of inadequacy, and a hypersensitivity to negative evaluation. People with this disorder are intensely afraid that others will ridicule them, reject them, or criticize them. This leads them to avoid social situations and to avoid interactions with others. This further limits their ability to develop social skills. People with avoidant personality disorders often have a very limited social world with a small circle of confidants. Their social life is otherwise rather limited. The core feature of the dependent personality disorder is a strong need to be taken care of by other people. This need to be taken care of and the associated fear of losing the support of others often leads people with dependent personality disorder to behave in a clingy manner, to submit to the desires of other people. In order to avoid conflict, they may have great difficulty standing up for themselves. The intense fear of losing a relationship makes them vulnerable to manipulation and abuse. They find it difficult to express disagreement or make independent decisions and are challenged to begin a task when nobody is available to assist them. Being alone is extremely hard for them. When someone with dependent personality disorder finds that a relationship they depend on has ended, they will immediately seek another source of support. Persons with obsessive compulsive disorder are preoccupied with rules, regulations, and orderliness. This preoccupation with perfectionism and control is at the expense of flexibility, openness, and efficiency. They are great makers of lists and schedules and are often devoted to work to such an extent that they often neglect social relationships. They have perfectionistic tendencies and are so driven in their work to get it right that they become unable to complete projects or specific tasks because they get lost in the details and fail to see the forest for the trees. Persons with obsessive compulsive personality disorder tend to be rigid and inflexible in their approach to things. It simply isn't an option for them to do a substandard job just to get something done. Often they are unable to delegate tasks for fear that another person will not get it right. Sometimes people with this disorder adopt a miserly style with both themselves and others. Money is regarded as something that must be rigidly controlled in order to ward off future catastrophe. People with this disorder are often experienced as rigid, controlling, and stubborn.